Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Winter, and I am the CEO of Reach. Today, we're bringing to you the November update. I do this video once a month that wraps all of the major updates, features, the business updates, and puts them all in one video, so you can keep up to speed rather easily. This month, the main theme was finishing the Algorand integration, but also really want to call out how appreciative we are of our community members because they've been doing a lot of work for us, and it's been awesome. And then, of course, a few other things snuck in. So I'm just jump in and talk about the product updates first. The first thing, like I said, is the Algorand updates. The Algorand integration is done. If you remember last month, we finished the phase one of the Algorand integration, and that was making sure that we compiled to teal and a few preliminary applications ran. This month, we were happy to report that every single application that we've written and tested in Reach now can run equally as well on Ethereum and Algorand. A couple interesting things happened during that process. The one main, most exciting one probably is the compiler optimization. We have an application called Tic-Tac-Toe, which you pretty much understand what that is, but a single step was about 6,000 bytes. Algorand's teal language has a limit of 1,000 bytes that include both the actual code itself and the arguments. So we needed to get it down to 763 bytes. So it was a huge undertaking that Jay had to do, but through general optimizations, he was able to get it down to 1,300, which is a huge jump. And then he actually added a few opcodes to the teal language itself to get it all the way the rest of the way down to the 763. So Tic-Tac-Toe, which was our by far most complicated application, runs now on teal, which is great. One of the best parts about it is that the general optimizations that he did to get it down to 1,300 apply to the Ethereum compilation as well. So our pretty much any chain that we actually connect to currently and anyone that we will connect to have benefited from those optimizations. The next feature that we implemented is safe math. What that means is arithmetic operations won't overflow. So if you're doing math and you hit the top of a limit of a certain number type, usually what happens is that it will wrap all the way back around and be the other side and cause a lot of nasty problems. So Reach now catches it in two ways. Number one, it puts in special catches into the actual contract itself to prevent those things from happening, but it also verifies that all of those catches are in place, mathematically guaranteeing that it won't miss one. So there's two major catches in there for safe math, which is great. The next one is browser integration. We always believed that Reach would work in the browser, but it was more of a belief. This month, Dan actually tested it. He built multiple applications to show how they're used. I believe rock, paper, scissors, and then our overview app. And he also expanded the Reach tutorial to show developers on how to build React applications with Reach. And you can actually just check that out if you go to our documentation. It's in our tutorials. The Reacher currently only works on Ethereum, but it will work on Algorand as soon as the Algo Signer adds a couple more features to make that happen as well. The next feature we added was the VS Code extension. VS Code is one of the most popular IDEs for full stack developers. Eric Lau built this extension for us. It was his submission for ETH Online. This is one of the things that I was talking about earlier, how appreciative we are of the community. He did an amazing job. It has tons of the features that we wanted to have in this extension, and even more. So we plan on working with Eric this month and tweaking a few things that he did, and then adding a couple other bits of functionality to it as well. And that's it for the product updates. Jump into the business updates, where we hired a new team member, Chris Nevers. He's coming in. He's an engineer. He's coming in to focus on building and testing DeFi applications in Reach. It's rock paper scissors is cool. Tic tac toe is cool, but dApps really shine with DeFi. So we're gonna start rolling out examples like dexes and lending platforms and many things of that sort, and that's going to be his main focus. We made it to the next stage of the CD accelerator. What that means is that there's a 4-stage process. At the end of each stage, a mentor of the program has to raise their hand to volunteer their support to help us make it to the next stage. And 2 mentors raised their hands, and I'm really excited to mention who they are. So Ethan Buckman, who's the co-founder of Cosmos, which is an amazing blockchain platform, and then Konstantin Richter, who is the co-founder and CEO of Blockdaemon, which is they run nodes for many large enterprises, which is really exciting to have both of them come in, give us suggestions on how to make sure that we're doing everything the best we can and reaching as many developers as we can. We completed a couple of live events. Dan and Jay did a walkthrough tutorial for the Encode Club, and I sat on a panel for the BC Shea Center of Entrepreneurship. They shared with a network of blockchain clubs, including the Blockchain at Berkeley, Blockchain at Michigan, and Tufts Blockchain Club, and many more. So we got the opportunity to talk to a lot of people live about Reach. We've been creating a lot of YouTube content. Every Wednesday, I create a new video demoing something cool done with Reach. This month we've created 5 different videos. We have one that is a demo of showing a simple application being ran both on Algorand and Ethereum. We have another one that shows how to build an entire application, a browser application in JavaScript. I put out a wish list for somebody to actually build a crypto gift card business, because I want that to exist. So I built that application out and gave a demo of it. We demoed the on-chain array manipulation. That's tic-tac-toe, the most complicated application I was talking about earlier. So I just want to really kind of show like the strength of what that can be. And you can actually view all of those videos in our YouTube channel. And please subscribe and like those, or like this video too, because what this really allows us to do is get the message out to more developers. And so the community, I wanted to actually do a community member highlight. Kwame Bryan made a tutorial this month. It's a Hello World styled application written in Reach. He did very well at making this, and he's making more tutorials, and he's actually even taken a crack at making Algo Signer work with our browser, like I mentioned. So Kwame, if you're watching this, thank you so much, and keep up the good work. I'm just so appreciative of everything that you're doing. This brings us to next month. What are we going to do for next month? So Algorand is all buttoned up, so we don't need to really focus on that integration anymore, which means we can add more features to Reach itself. And the first feature that we're going to be focusing on, which has been one on my wish list for a long time, is participant classes. It's a fancy word that we use internally, but what that means is Reach currently is designed to you have to designate a single principal. That could be the precise player of a game, Alice or Bob, the originator of a loan, or anything. You have to really designate that single principal. Participant classes allows you to create groups of participants. That would be like bidders in an auction, investors in a crowdfunding app, or anything really. This is actually a feature that we've been waiting for a long time, and pretty much anything that you have an unknown number of participants that will be participating in your contract. So this is a very huge feature. Our hope is that we have it finished by the end of this month, but can't guarantee that. Jay and Dan will be busting their butts to actually make that happen, and I'm happy to report the progress at the end of this month. We plan on continuing expanding out the VS Code, the extension, working with Eric, but also adding a few features ourselves, and kind kind of bring that in underneath the Reach arm, the Reach family, so that we can continue to actually build that out. And then, of course, continue to build out the browser integration. Obviously, building dApps that work with servers and everything is good, but you really need to actually have a very smooth, elegant user experience if you really want blockchain to be adopted mainstream. So we're going to continue to actually build out our browser integration to make that user experience a lot better. And that's it. That's our update for this month. Super excited for finishing the Algorand update, and really excited for what's coming this next month. But until next month's updates, please check out our weekly videos that we roll out, and jump into our Discord channel. You can go to our website, and the link is at the top to join the channel. I'd be happy to talk to you about what we're building. But I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.